Heartburn affects millions of people around the world on a daily basis. This health condition is best described as a burning, painful sensation that appears on the lower chest area around your stomach. It's usually a symptom of acid reflux, a condition where your stomach acid escapes into the esophagus caused by a bodily reaction to damaging foods. Now, the good news is that there are several foods that you could be avoiding to prevent or even eliminate the appearance of heartburns once and for all. So in today's video, I'm going to review the 7 most dangerous foods you should be avoiding to cure heartburn or even gastritis naturally and effectively. Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. In this channel, as a conventional doctor, treating patients through natural medicine before recurring to the use of pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and press that bell down below to see notifications and be the first one to watch a new video. If you need to line an appointment of quality supplements for your disease, visit drlandivar.com, and I encourage you to stay till the end of this video, where I'm going to reveal extra tips and video links related to this topic. Heartburn is described as a painful burning sensation that occurs in the lower chest area around your stomach. This health condition is so common that we've all experienced it at some point in our lives. Heartburn is a symptom of acid reflux, a condition where stomach acid escapes into the esophagus, damaging the walls of this tube that is meant to deliver food into your stomach. And if nothing is done to treat or eliminate this health condition, this acid reflux may cause permanent damage or even cancer. Now, the good news is that avoiding the consumption of certain specific foods may be one of the best approaches to curing this health condition. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal the 7 most dangerous foods you should be avoiding to cure heartburn and even gastritis naturally and effectively. Number 1, stop drinking coffee. Coffee is one of the healthiest beverages in the world. Now, the problem is that it's also one of the most damaging foods when it comes to heartburns and gastritis. You see, new scientific studies have seen how coffee is able to relax the lower esophageal sphincter and increases the risk for acid reflux and heartburn. Some of these studies have suggested that caffeine may be the one to blame, but it still remains unsure. One thing is certain though, and it's the fact that coffee can indeed trigger the appearance of gastritis, acid reflux, or discomfort. The only way to know if coffee is the one responsible for your symptoms is done by eliminating the consumption of coffee altogether and waiting for your body to respond. Once you do this, you will start to see an improvement in approximately 3 to 4 weeks, and this is because the body needs time to regenerate and fix the problem caused by coffee. So now you know, if you suffer from acid reflux and heartburn, I strongly suggest you eliminate coffee from your diet. And if at any point in this video you need a quality formula to improve heartburn and gastritis, look for GI Balance, Probillion, and D enzymes from Fineland at drlandivar.com. GI Balance, for example, contains mastic gum, licorice root, and other incredibly effective ingredients for everyday aspects of digestive health. Number 2, citrus fruits and their juices. Believe it or not, citrus fruits and their juices could also be responsible for your heartburn. And to prove this, a study done with 390 people with heartburn had 67% of their participants experience a health condition when consuming orange juice. A different study had 400 people with heartburn experience symptoms after consuming orange or even grapefruit juice. Some researchers believe that the amount of acid found in citrus fruits may be responsible for causing heartburn symptoms in people. However, it's not entirely clear how citrus fruits and their juices can cause heartburn. The best you can do is avoid them altogether to see a difference, and if you stop suffering it from time to time. So remember, no citrus fruits, especially citrus juices. Number 3, avoid high fatty foods. If you still don't know this, you should, because any food that is hard to digest, especially those that are high in fats, may cause heartburns. And the biggest problem with this being true is that unfortunately this includes incredibly healthy and nutritious foods also, like avocados, cheese, and even nuts. You see, there are 2 ways high fatty foods can trigger heartburn. First, they may relax the lower esophageal sphincter, which is the muscle that acts as a barrier between the esophagus and your stomach. When this muscle relaxes, stomach acid can escape the stomach into the esophagus and cause your heartburn. The second way how these foods can cause heartburn happens because they can stimulate the release of a hormone called cholecystokinin. This hormone also relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter and triggers acid reflux. And the truth is that high fatty content foods may not be as healthy in the first place, especially today where most of our food supply is full of dangerous fats, hydrogenated oils, packaged goods, etc. So be careful because it may be a good idea to avoid the consumption of these foods, especially those that come as processed fats that would only do you harm. Number 4, avoid consuming too much salt. Consuming table salt or salty foods may increase acid reflux, and it's a common risk factor for heartburn, by the way. One study from the University of North Carolina found that people who added table salt to their meals had a 70% higher risk of acid reflux. And the same study also found that people who consume salty foods at least 3 times a week, including potato chips, peanuts, and nuts, had a 50% higher risk of suffering from heartburn than people who did not eat these type of foods. The problem is that till this date, it's not entirely understood how salt intake might increase the risk for acid reflux or heartburn. It's possible that people who consume salty foods also eat a greater amount of fried or fatty foods, and this means that they are being triggered by another ingredient than just salt alone. Number 5, avoid consuming wheat. Most people ignore the fact that wheat is one of the most damaging foods when it comes to heartburn or gastritis. For some unknown reason that is not yet entirely understood, wheat is one of the most important foods to avoid if you have a health condition that has to do with your stomach or digestion. New studies have suggested that wheat is no longer the same grain that our parents or grandparents used to eat. Some theorize that most wheat consumed today is genetically modified, and other scientists say that the effects of wheat may be due to the fact of dangerous pesticides being added to cultivate and harvest this vital grain. But you see, regardless of the cause, it's undeniable that most people who eliminate wheat from their diets see amazing improvements with their digestive health. So give it a try if you suffer any digestive condition, especially heartburn or gastritis. Try to eliminate wheat from your diet. And by the way, you will not see any improvements until 3 to 4 weeks have gone by, so be perseverant with your treatment. Number 6, spicy foods. I believe this is not new to anyone because spicy foods are famous for triggering heartburns. You see, in general, spicy foods contain a compound called capsaicin, which slows down the digestion rate and then causes acid reflux and heartburn. This means that food will sit in your stomach longer, creating a risk for this disease. For example, one scientific study showed that consuming chili powder slowed the rate of digestion and increased the production of acid in the stomach, making it easier for acid to create heartburn. But apart from that, if you think about it, spicy foods can also irritate the already inflamed esophagus and worsens the symptoms of heartburn later on. So you see, it's a good idea to reduce and even eliminate, if you can, the consumption of spicy foods. It will help you out in more than one aspect. Number 7, try not to consume alcohol. We've all experienced how alcohol can mess up our digestion when we drink it. Sometimes even a glass of wine is capable of triggering stomach pain and other problems in our stomach. And the truth is that moderate to excessive alcohol consumption is famous for causing heartburns. For example, alcohol is capable of relaxing the lower esophageal sphincter again, allowing stomach acid to escape the esophagus and trigger heartburn. And in addition, alcoholic beverages, especially wine and beer, increase the production of stomach acid, which in turn increases your risk for heartburn. So pay attention and avoid alcohol if you have heartburn or gastritis. Very important. And help out the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. And if you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to assist you. If you need quality supplements for your disease or align an appointment, visit drlandivar.com. If you need quality supplements for your disease or align an appointment, visit drlandivar.com. And I encourage you to check out these other videos related to this topic. You're going to find valuable information that might prevent a serious health condition in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.